TIFU by legally cock-blocking myself.
Oh Lord, I am stupid. This fuck up happened last week. I'll start with the background. I, 21M, am a person who always abides by the rules, always. I am a business owner, and as such in my country I have an option to be an advisor to students of secondary schools. Some of them have a class where they start a business in school and see how it is to run a business in real life. I've been doing this for 2 years now, so I'm still somewhat new to it.
When you apply to be an advisor, you sign a document that basically says, I won't have a relationship with the students. This is important later. Now I've been using Tinder because I've wanting to meet someone new after my ex-GF dumped me for someone else. Now I'm one of those who really doesn't care who starts the conversation. If you reply, I reply. Now to the story.
After about 4 months of using Tinder, I finally managed to match with someone who not only replied, but seemed genuinely interested in me, and we really hit it off. We spoke about what we do for a living, and it came up that I own my own business, and she mentioned that she and her group at school needed an advisor. We considered it and changed the subject before actually deciding anything. We spoke non-stop for about 3 days when she said that she met her ex and she felt so alone as he had met someone new and she had not. So she asked me if I wanted to keep her company at her place, and I of course said yes. After some struggle finding her place, we finally got to meet for the first time, and we really hit it off in person as well. We watched a movie, ate dinner at her place, and she then said that she was tired and wanted to go to sleep.
We ended up in the same bed and slept through the night without any intimacy, since I was there for company and not anything else. The morning after, we spent some time talking about how nice it was last night. We both agreed that we should do it again soon. We ate, and then I drove her to school and I went to my office. Later that day she brought up the need for an advisor, and I, without thinking, said yes, and we signed the paperwork. Later that day I got an email from the organization that runs the program with some tips for a smoother companionship and a reminder of the rules. I'm quite forgetful, so I read through the rules again, and when I get to the third rule I realize what I have done. Cock-blocked myself, legally. Edit. Apparently secondary school is not what I thought. I was thinking about college. She's in last year of college. TLDR. I signed a document that legally forbade me to have a relationship with my Tinder date.
I was really worried before reading the edit, lol. Congratulations, you played yourself.
If you liked the girl, this may be a blessing in disguise. Talk through it with her. Spend time with her in the advisor capacity and get to know the real her. After the advisory relationship is complete, if you still like the person she has shown to be, move forward. How long is the advisory engagement?
You do realize you can probably call them up, explain this, and they will not only let you out of the contract but thank you for telling them. Just going on a date with her makes you a poor candidate for an advisor. Also, who the fuck's gonna know?
I'm more impressed he owns his own business at 21. What do you do op? At times like these, it's best you heed the words of a very wise man. The code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules. Hector Barbasa. The one where Ross dates a student, it's forbidden. Taboo. Your post wasn't an advice request, so I apologize for the unsolicited advice. You already have a relationship with the student. I personally think it's very important to make sure you don't have an obligation of disclosure to the school's program without knowing the educational institution's policies. At worst, I think you could ruin this group's chances at passing the course, and potentially adversely impact the student you have a relationship with. This could very well be an academic violation for her. If it ever comes to light, maybe seek some legal advice local to you. I could see this potentially going very poorly. What business do you own at age 21? Curious. The military has something for pre-existing relationships between officers and enlisted. Maybe you can find a legal loophole? I am confused. I don't get the story. Can someone explain, please? Just tell her the situation and see if she's willing to wait for the advisory contract to end so that you guys can continue the relationship. Who the fuck will know unless either of you report to authority about it? But it won't hurt to go by rules. You can date her later, and meanwhile you'll get to know more about her and vice versa. You spent the night at her place on the assumption you may proceed with a relationship at some point. It's already a conflict of interest and you're an unsuitable advisor match. Wish you the best, bro. Folded hands, medium light skin tone. This was amazing to read, haha. I didn't get it. How do the papers stop you and what happened? Because it's 12:15 a.m. here and I am fucking losing my mind. If she shares your desire to continue spending time together, and maybe more, then can you just connect her with a different advisor? It's not as if you were her advisor first and then became romantically interested. I understand that wouldn't look good. The romantic interest predates your professional relationship. So there's no shame in both of you deciding to prioritize what came first. Just be sure that she's on the same page as you. Reddit is full of stories about men who thought that a woman was romantically interested, when all she really wanted was a friend. Even if you're 21, it's kinda weird to be matching with a high school student on Tinder. And it's even weirder to be working directly above her as an advisor. That's some shit that gets you put on lists for the rest of your life. If you want to date her, and if she wants to as well, then go for it. All long as she is legal age. It's good. The organization doesn't have the right to get into your personal life despite what their rules say. It's not the organization's place to get involved in your personal affairs. No one in that organization has to know that you are involved with her. And if they find out and get mad, it's the organization's own fault for having their toxic rules that invade your personal life. And if you both get punished for it, then better opportunities in life will come that are hopefully less invasive, toxic on your personal lives than that organization. Go for it. Date her. Both of you can do what you want. It's none of the organization's business. So fuck them and their rules. You didn't fuck up. You get the hollow satisfaction of knowing that you always follow the rules. Sure, you might be lonely and who knows how long until you connect with another person, but you said yourself you always follow the rules. Sure, the people who make the rules don't care about you, but hey, you follow the rules.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.